Yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Gene Boykin. I'm the founder of the GoGetter Family Real Estate Investing Academy. All right, this is where I teach people to become the bank and buy investment properties with little to no money out of their own pocket and no credit checks. All right, no qualifying for debt, no credit applications, none of that. All right, this is a world that you weren't aware existed in real estate, and it's been going on for a very long time, like a really, really long time, dude, longer than I've been on the earth. So tonight, I'm going to talk to you guys though about the wholesale and hold method. All right. And this is really, you not utilizing this is the reason that you're having so much difficulty trying to finance real estate deals. People think about getting into real estate. All right. Trust me, I was there. I was people. People are me. You think about getting into real estate, and then you think to yourself, all right, how am I going to do that? Because I don't have the money for a fix and flip. I don't even got the money for a fix, let alone buying the house to fix up. I can't even pay to fix it. So you don't even now you don't go down that path anymore, right? Or your credit's not good enough. I'm going to show you a way where you don't need to worry about any of that. All right. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you feel like I bring you some value, consider subscribing to my channel. All right. Or you could just be a player about it. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hey, get your boy in the algorithm. All right. Thanks for joining me tonight.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end. We some no quitters. Knock it out the park. We for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere. That's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves. Cultivate whole legacy. Creative finance. Bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients. Now that's a dope recipe.
All right. What's good, everybody? So, guys, it is Saturday night. And we're doing 30 lives in 30 nights edition. All right. Let me unplug here. Doing 30 lives in 30 nights. All right. This is live number 24. All right. 24. So we're almost out of here. Gabriel Reed. All right. What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining me. My guy, Shedrick. I see you changed that picture, homie. Yeah. Okay. I like it, dog. You got the blazer on. You suited and booted. All right. All right. Israel, what's happening, man? Lavanya, Alaska. That's awesome. That is super awesome. He said, where can I find that song? Man, my homeboy made that song for me. He's out in Cali, man. It really is nowhere else besides where I put it, man, in the beginning and on the end of my videos. But that isn't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. So, see what I can do. But guys, thanks for joining me tonight. All right. Did you guys know that to buy an investment property by borrowing money from the bank, you're going to need 20% down? So think about it. Think about it. If prices are at damn near an all-time high, right? They're kind of starting to slow and go down a little bit. Nothing drastic though, honestly. But if prices are at all-time high and you are looking to get an investment property that is 200,000. Does anybody know what 20% of 200,000 is? That's 40 bands. That's $40,000. Now I don't know about you guys, all right, but me personally, I didn't have 40,000 when I started. I didn't have it, and then what I did was I looked at hard money lenders because I'm like, man, I'm hearing all this stuff about hard money lenders, let me see what they're working with, and man, what, dude, you'd have to jump through so many hoops for hard money lenders. Now there are some out there where you can get something done, but for the most part, you got to jump through hoops. You even got to pretty much talk your contractors into well, if they're good contractors, I mean, they're going to wait to get paid anyway, but it's weeks after the job's done that they get paid, because you got to send off the purchase orders and all that stuff, the invoices to the hard money lender. Then they send it. It's just like, dude, it's too nerve-wracking. And I don't like playing with people's money. You know what I mean? It makes it difficult. All right. So, and then we're not even talking, that's money down. We're not even talking about credit, the credit that you got to have. or your debt to income ratio. I mean, and then you got to deal with the anxiety. Just picture this, all right? You want to get into real estate investing. You put a lot of work in, man. You a lot of learning, you got to learn some of the ins and outs. Then you got to do some lead generation. You got to find deals. Cuz you're not going to be able to just go to a bank and say, "Hey, I want to be a real estate investor. Will you loan me some money?" Man, they're gonna be like, "Dude, is this a joke? Where's Ashton Kutcher, man?" For those of you that are too young for Ashton Kutcher, yeah, I forget the name of that show he used to be on, man, MTV, man, back in the days where he tricked you and shit. Oh, there we go. Anyway, I bumped my damn microphone and it want to act up. Okay. All right, my bad, y'all. So you got to find the deal. So now you've put in work to learn, and then you got to put in work to do the lead generation and find the deal. Then you got to negotiate the deal. Then once you negotiated it, you got to go try to get the money. So you could pretty much like ruin your name out there, ruin your credibility. Oh yeah, punk. That's the name of it, punk. All right. But you could pretty much ruin your credibility because you're going out there and you're putting these deals together and then you can't fund them. You can't fund them. So your real estate investing career is over before it started. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be that way. I was out there and I was out there doing this, and that's not even to mention. That's not even mentioning, right? Going to these people that are like gatekeepers of real estate and trying to get information, opportunities, um, um, I mean, for them to even point you in the right direction is like pulling teeth, dude. They don't want to give you nothing, man, nothing. They don't, for the most part. Now, I'm not going to throw a blanket generalization on here, but there is a way. There is a way that you can do real estate investing, and you don't have to step foot in the bank. You can become the bank, guys. That's what the Go Getter family is all about, man. Teaching people to become the bank, get financial freedom, get control of their life, man. Extracting yourself from the institutions, for real. I mean, I don't even know how to say it. It's Saturday night, man. It's been a long week, but let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. So I'm going to show you guys a deal that I did. Okay. And this guy, this is the wholesale and hold method. Now, this guy was not in foreclosure. He was not, he wasn't, financially hurt. He had bought this place. He had bought this place for his girlfriend. He bought it for his girlfriend. All right. His girlfriend, quote unquote. Um, she called him her sugar daddy. All right. And hey, whatever floats your boat now. Who am I to judge? I'm not judging. I don't even, hey, cool. Do your thing, man. Whatever. If it makes you happy, by all means. If you like it, I love it. All right. But that was their situation. So he's like 50 something. He's a farmer. All right. He lives out in a small town outside of my city. And farmers, they got some deep pockets now. Great credit, but they work hard. They work super hard, man. I couldn't even imagine sun up to sundown. And he was the head of the co-op for the farmers in that area. So he was extra busy. So he gets her this place to live in. He puts 30,000 down on it. She didn't care, man. She didn't respect the place. She didn't have to pay for it. So she's treating it like just disrespectful. And then she's got people coming in and out, like kicking it. She's got her little boo thing, her little side dude. He probably like, hey, go talk to the farmer, get us some money. I want to go out tonight. I want to go down to the casino. You know what I mean? But hey, so anyway, she's like disrespecting her place or whatever. She doesn't even care. And it's not in the best neighborhood in my city either. It's on the west side of town. So this is the story behind it. He tried to sell it on the market with a realtor. All right. So I get a text from my realtor one day and she's like, "Hey Gene, I got a prospect for you. You could get this house. We were gonna buy it on contract, but we couldn't get the down payment." I'm like, "Oh, okay." She doesn't know how to explain creative financing though. Right. And so I'm like, cool, send me the look at my guy Chris. All right, what up, man? Uh I was like, cool, send me the address. I'll research it. And she tells me that they tried to sell it, you know. So I got this backdrop on it. And I'm like, well, give me some more information. What's going on with them? And she breaks it down to me, the situation, right? You know, girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, sugar daddy, boyfriend, whatever, right? She breaks that whole thing down. And and so now I just start thinking, playing it through in my mind. And I'm like, well, this guy, he's a farmer, he's the head of the co-op. He doesn't want to fiddle with doing these repairs and stuff. And this house, it needed updating. And it wasn't in the greatest neighborhood. So he tries to put it on the market. Then you got to calculate in closing costs, realtor fees, going through the underwriting process. I mean, it's a whole rigmarole, a whole circus, right? And nobody wants to deal with that on a house where there isn't much margin doing it the traditional way. I'm about to show you how I got this house, and then I got paid on the front end. I got monthly passive income, and then I'm going to get paid on the back end when they exercise that option. That is the wholesale and hold method. All right. So if you guys want to hear this real quick, I'm gonna be on here give me about 10 minutes to run through this, man. But drop some flames in the comments. And what is the strategy called again? Do y'all remember what I called the strategy? I ain't gonna tell you again now the name of it. Yeah, I want to know what I called it. Let me pull this up for you guys. Let me see. Okay. This is a house. This is the house right here. Now, it did not look like this. All right. It did not look like this. These are just some of the tactics over here. All right. This is part of one of my presentations. But no money, West Side house. Now, check it out. The existing debt on this thing is 56,000. All right. It's valued at 83,000 was the value. Now it did not look like this though, man. It was all the porch is completely different. Like it was a covered porch. It's got the new cement, it's got new siding, it's got new gutters, it's got new windows. I mean, this thing looks beautiful. Now you should see the inside. The inside is amazing. It's a rental. So I sold it for 74,000. Now this was the thing, guys. I told the seller, right, that I would pay him out $12,000 of his equity, and then I will take over his existing mortgage payments, and we will continue to pay that mortgage until it's sold, till the house is fixed up and sold, or until that mortgage is paid off. He was with it. All right. Now there was a long story behind this, but boy, I ain't even gonna get into all that. So there that is. Payment to the seller, 12,000 of their equity. All right. This is how we pay out. We can pay out equity. Now I could have broke up that 12,000 if I needed to, but I didn't try to with this person because I knew he didn't want his money like that. He needed to feel like he had got something back out of this investment into giving his girlfriend a place to live. Then they go out and rent a house and pay much higher. He's paying much higher monthly rent payment than he was a mortgage payment. Now I had planned to get a $20,000 down payment on this house. I went through hell to get that down payment. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I even had to extend this contract closing. I had to extend it out by 2 weeks because I couldn't get the down payment in the condition that it was in until I came up with a way to sell it to an investor. I got a quick buyer's list, man. I go over that in a whole different video. Now the mortgage payments on this were $517. All right. Are you guys with me still? No, I want to make sure hey, we got them flames. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anthony looked like he doing work out there. Okay. So this is the wholesale and hold method. I'm going to show you guys how I got paid the equivalent of an assignment fee on the front end. All right. Then I call it that's why I call it the wholesale. That's the wholesale part. I got the equivalent of assignment fee on the front end. And then throughout, I was getting monthly passive income. All right. Monthly passive income on this thing. And this is the thing, guys. See, this is how the way that we will all get to success, man, is through it's a 3-stage process. It's a 3-stage process. Think about it. It's mindset first, then you get the skill set, then the tool set. All right, mindset, skill set, tool set. Okay, that's how you get it. You got to change your mindset. If I would have went into this situation like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, and this is gonna be hard, and I wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have, because I told you I had to I had to extend that contract out by 2 weeks, guys. By 2 weeks, I had to extend that thing out. So now my monthly rent to own payments that I got on this property were $817 a month. All right. So I was making $300 a month monthly cash flow on this, which is cool. Matter of fact, Shedrick saw this house. Shedrick, Southern Comfort on here, guys. He came up here all the way from Atlanta to my Motivate Summit. We did a tour of my investment properties. Shedrick saw it. So we went outside this house, was chopping it up, talking. I was telling them about it. This is the wholesale and hold method. So I'm cash flowing $300 a month. And I got that $20,000 down payment, right? Now, how do you guys think I paid the $12,000 equity? Think about that. I had to make a $12,000 equity payment. I told you guys this is a no money house, no money out of my own pocket. Okay. I market it. I get the $20,000 down payment. I take $12,000 out of that. I pay the seller. And then I get an $8,000 check in my pocket. Now, I give my buyer a 5-year option. So on the 5th year, he has to pay me a balloon payment. So for 60 months, I'll be getting a $300 monthly income off of this house. That is an equivalent of $18,000 over time. That's not to mention this $8,000 that I made on this down payment. Well, I'm about to mention it. $8,000 right here. So we got a total of $26,000. This is the wholesale and hold method. And guess what, guys? I'm not the landlord, because this is a rent to own. This is rent to own. So they're buying it. So they're responsible for maintenance and repairs. They did all these updates. I didn't do any of this stuff. Back end profit. When they pay me that balloon payment, that option, I'm going to make another 10 grand on it. So that's a total of $36,000 overall profit, not putting a penny in. That is all from knowledge and contracts, guys. Knowledge and contracts right there. The wholesale and hold method. I bought this using creative financing. I did not buy this subject to. All right. So, guys, that's the joint right there. Wholesale and hold. You still don't need to know. She knew, or you still don't need to know new. I don't know if that's good. Female, male, you a human being. I like it. That's my favorite name to say on here. Okay. So Anthony Torres says, had a couple pass away that barely closed on a house. What would be the best strategy? What? So they just closed on it and they passed away. That's going to be a tough one, man, because that's going to go into probate. Now, it doesn't have to go into probate. Really, Anthony, it depends on the family dynamic and the family situation, because if they had a bunch of kids and people are going to be fighting over assets, what you want to do, this is what I would do, Anthony. I would research the people. If you know them or whatever, know something about them, you want to find out who is most likely to control that house after the couple passed, right? And then you're just going to form a relationship with them, because this is a difficult time, right? So you don't want to come out and say, hey, I want to buy your house. You know what I mean? Just let them know, hey, this is a difficult time, especially, with people's belongings, and then this house just, getting closed on. So there's still an existing mortgage. So they might try to keep it, but they're most likely fall behind on that mortgage payment. So what you want to do is you just want to really ingratiate yourself. And when they start to see the writing on the wall, that whole time you're letting them know you can help them. Now, if you don't know these people at all, that's fine. That's all right. You're just making it's called awareness. It's the A in ACEs method. You can do that in several different ways. You can do it through mailers, text messages, cold calling, door knocking. I mean, it's limitless, dude. It really is. Awareness. How are you making people aware of you? But you got a chance there, man. You got a chance. Wholesale and hold method, Lavanya. Okay. Nice. Let's see here. Put it in the price on the back end. What you mean? Do you pay yourself a salary through your LLC? How does that work? No, I just do owner draws on mine, man. On my LLC, I do owner draws. So I just transfer it from my business checking account to my personal checking account. Just do that transfer. Boom. It's an owner draw. All right. This is not financial advice. This is just what I do. Okay. You want to seek the advice of a professional, but from what I hear, you can pay yourself, but I don't do that. I do owner draws, man. and then I get to use my money when I need to. So you got to do it in a particular way, man. You just got to make that transfer, that checking account to checking account transfer. That's what I do. So guys, the wholesale and hold method, it puts you in a place where you don't have to go out worrying about getting financing from a bank. You don't have to worry about borrowing money from a hard money lender. You don't have to worry about having this huge old lump sum of money in your bank account to buy the house and then to do the fix. What all you have to worry about is having the knowledge, all right, having the knowledge, the paperwork, and the ability to solve problems. All right. So, guys, this is 30 Lives and 30 Nights. I got to get up out of here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. And till next time, y'all, let's get to it.
I'm a go